trailing 2-1 now in this fascinating Group D tie as we approach the second women's doubles. And again, on paper, you would fancy the Indonesians with Destiara HARIS and Rizky Amelia PRADIPTA against the Malaysian pairing of Chow Mei-Kwan, Vivian Hu. Court officials just arriving on court. 4 courts in play during the group stages. Players will be out shortly. Just a reminder, there are 4 groups of 4. The top 2 countries in each group will go through to the quarterfinals, and they start on Thursday. Semi-finals on Friday, and the finals of the 2 competitions, the Uber Cup and the Thomas Cup, on Saturday and Sunday respectively.
On court 1, India represented by Anura Padudesai. Australia represented by Cecily Fung.
Getting introductions for court 1 as well as court 2. Court 1 is a match ahead, and this is our 4th match.
Umpire,
court 1, it's their final match of the day.
Service judge, Xuan Xuxuan from Chinese Taipei.
สนามที่ 1 ประเภททีมหญิงกลุ่ม A ระหว่างประเทศอินเดียและประเทศออสเตรเลียหญิงเดี่ยวมือ 3ประเทศอินเดียตัวแทนคืออนุราปราภูเดชประเทศออสเตรเลียตัวแทนคือซิสลีฟูกรรมการผู้ตัดสินลอเรนซ์เลสเตอร์จากประเทศแอฟริกาใต้กรรมการกำกับการส่งลูกเฉินชื่อ
So we should have our court 2 players coming out imminently.
On court 2, Indonesia, represented by Destiara HARIS and Rizky Amelia PRADIPTA. Malaysia, represented by Chow Mei-Kwan and Vivian Hu.
So here they come, HARIS and PRADIPTA against Chow and Hu.
Umpire, Fabio Lopez from Brazil. Service judge, Jiten Bat from Australia.
สนามที่ 2 ประเภททีมหญิงกลุ่ม D ระหว่างประเทศอินโดนีเซียและประเทศมาเลเซียหญิงคู่มือ 2ประเทศอินโดนีเซียตัวแทนคือเดลล่าเดเซียราฮาริสและริสกี้อเมเลียปราดิปตาประเทศมาเลเซียตัวแทนคือโชเหมยกวนและวิเวียนโฮกรรมการผู้ตัดสินฟาบิโอโลเปสจากประเทศบราซิลกรรมการกำกับการส่งลูกจีเทนบัตจากประเทศออสเตรเลีย
Della, red, like a red.
First meeting between the 2 pairs, as you can see.
Della first, end. Receive. Ciao. Okay, thank you.
And again, on paper, you would expect the Indonesians to be big favourites, and of course being 2-1 up now in the tie, this could cement the win. Della Destiara HARIS, 25 now, ranked 11 in the world. And she's been in good form this year, won 14 of her 21 matches. In the Dutch Open last year, and her partner PRADIPTA, ranked 11 as mentioned. She was actually dropped from the national side in the singles event in 2011 and came back, kind of reinvented herself as a doubles player. Won the Dutch Open 2017. And 3 titles with Besnadeth several years ago. We're looking at Chow Mei Kwan. Wouldn't read too much into that 270. She's been up at 16. That was only in March. And Vivian Hu.
Ready to play? Ready to play?
On back-to-back Commonwealth Games golds. Of course, won the New Zealand Open earlier this year with a different partner. Fabio Lopez of Brazil is the man in the chair. And we've got Jeetan Bhatt from Australia as our service judge. And remember, if you are just joining us, China are also in this group, Group D, so
okay, ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Malaysia, represented by Chow Mei Kwan, Vivian Hu. And on my left, Del Rizky Amelia PRADIPTA, Della Destiara HARIS. Indonesia serve.
Yeah, just to reiterate that
Delia
if China in this group, assuming they win it, which is expected, although nothing can be taken for granted in sport, then one of these two aren't going to make it. And Malaysia have put themselves in Indonesia rather, have put themselves in a position to go through and winning this match.
Service over, 1 love. Hot. Service over, 1-0. Two, 1.
They would also be favourites in the final singles as well. I want to get the job done here. Too much power.
3-1.
For Chow to deal with. PRADIPTA serving. Has been a bit of a running theme today in this match. One side or other's got off to a really fast start. Pretty much in, I think, the first game in every match up to now.
Service over, 2-4.
Well, it was a bit of an onslaught, to be honest.
3-4.
Led by Chow.
Play.
Chow again. And far too hot for PRADIPTA to handle.
Oh.
Well, what a pity that that ended with an error, because it was such an entertaining rally up to that point. Well, nip and tuck at the start here.
6-5. There.
Well, a few more errors than you'd expect coming from this Indonesian pair.
7-4.
Oh, great rally. Impetus shifted one way and then the other.
5-7. Set phone goal, too high.
Well, that's, I think I'm right in saying that's the first
Set
service
over,
fault on this court
8-5.
today. And this is the 4th match. So that in itself tells you how well the players have adjusted to the new experimental rule to serve from below 1.15 meters.
Nine, 5. Ten, 5.
Frustration
11-5,
creeping in there in that shot from Haris. So they go to the chair with Malaysia enjoying an 11-5 advantage.
Curve 2, 20 seconds. Curve 2, 20 seconds. Coach, please. Chair. Eleven, 5. Play.
So can the two Malaysians, Chow and Hu, continue the good work? With a wild one.
Service over, 6-11.
Well, that's unlucky. She defended valiantly.
7,
Did Haris to
11.
that point. Just couldn't control that last one.
Eight, 11.
Just missed that. Well, great teamwork from the two Indonesians there.
9, 11.
PRADIPTA to soften them up, and Haris finished the job. And the comeback's well and truly on now.
10, 11.
Well, steered it, but steered it wide.
Thomas Cup Group B, Korea leads Canada
Over 12-10.
สนามที่ 4 การแข่งขันประเภททีมชายกลุ่ม B เกาหลีใต้ชนะแคนาดา 4-1
So 12-10 now. Needed that point, Malaysia. After that little run of points for their opponents. And that serve was rather asking for the treatment, and it got it.
Over 11-12.
Excellent anticipation at the net from CHOW.
Sets over 13-11.
Natural, she got right on top of that.
Over.
Well, we've had some sublime moments, a few unforced errors that you probably wouldn't expect. And the end result is just a point in it at the moment between these two. Remember, Indonesia leading 2-1 in the tie.
PRADIPTA, please. Okay, thank you. Play.
Well, got across smartly enough.
13.
Vivian Hu, but couldn't pull off the shot.
Out. 15-13.
Yeah, well done. Chow dominant at the net there.
Okay, thank you.
Their opponent sprawling. And still it's nip and tuck in this opening game. The fourth match in this tie.
Please.
Winners will join China at the top with 2 points. China will be top whatever happens
Sets
because
over.
they won 5-love
14,
earlier.
15.
Court 1, Uber Cup Group A. India beat Australia 4-1. สนามหนึ่งการแข่งขันประเภททีมหญิงกลุ่ม A อินเดียชนะ
Sets
ออสเตร
over.
เลีย 4-1
16-14.
It's going to drift wide, and suddenly there's a bit of daylight.
Sets over. 15-16.
Crowd engrossed by this. Too much on the smash.
16-all.
Vivian Hu coming to the party. 16-all now. Into the open court.
Sets over. 17-16.
Well, fitting. I'm sure that was the longest rally of the match. If not, it was close to it.
18,
And it took a
16.
great shot down the middle to end it. And just ease Indonesia closer to the finish line of this opening game. 67 shots.
Attention.
Play
Please
on.
do not use flash when taking photos. Please do not use flash when taking photos. Thank you. ขอความกรุณางดใช้แฟลชขณะการแข่งขันครับ ขอบคุณครับ
Well, that really was travelling from Hu.
Sets over. 17-18.
Still right in the balance. every time.
Service over, 19-17.
Malaysia threatened to come back. Indonesia pull out something else. Selling backhand at the net. 2 points away now from securing this opening game. They were in trouble there right from the serve. I'm just going to mop the court at a real nerve-jangling moment in the match here. 19-18 in favour of Indonesia.
Service over, 18-19. Play.
It's long.
Service over.
And here are 2 game points.
Game point, 18.
Remember, Indonesia lead 2-1 in the tie. Who said it was easy to get over the line?
19-20. Oh. Vivian? Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes.
Just a slight confusion, but it is sorted out now. Will be Chow to serve. Still game point down. Just possibly a slight lapse in concentration. And the Malaysians have clawed it back to 20 all. Haris can't believe she missed it. Got to put it behind her now, forget about it. 2 clear points here, of course, required. She went for the deception, it kind of worked, almost by default.
21.
And now, now Malaysia have a game point. Swinging one way and then the other, this opening game, this match. Had a feeling this might run and run.
It's over. In the basket.
We've lost the shuttlecock, I think.
Yes. 21 all.
Well, a convenient time to get a net cord.
It's over, 22-21.
Second chance then for Malaysia to take this opening game, this match. That's long.
Set is over, 22-all. PRADIPTA.
A little mini epic on our hands here, I think. Must have had heart in mouth.
Play.
A few centimetres out, but you always wonder when you're just watching it like that. Yeah, worked that beautifully into the open court, and it came back with nothing on it and put away
23-22
by PRADIPTA, and now it's game point for Indonesia. And they've got it. 24-22.
Game won by Indonesia, 24-22.
What a struggle, what a battle, and what entertainment. 29 minutes of action. And Indonesia now within a game of winning the tie.
Curve 2, 20 seconds. Curve 2, 20 seconds.
Just to reiterate, the other two teams in this group, Group D, China and France. China beat France 5-love earlier. So whoever loses this match will, in all eventuality, or this tie I should say, have to beat China to get through,
Play.
which is easier said than done. Indonesia then trying to get the job done here in this second game. And a positive start. Good work at the net from Haris.
1-love. Sets over, 1-all. 2, 1.
Obviously the Malaysians will be very disappointed to have lost that first game, but just looking at the body language, doesn't seem to be adversely affected, and why would it be? They could so easily have won it.
Service over, 2-0.
Easy kill at the net.
3-2.
For PRADIPTA. Just the odd error
4,
creeping into the
2.
Malaysians game at the moment.
PRADIPTA. Game.
Once again,
Service
who
over, 3-4.
doing some great work from the back of the court. Fierce drive that PRADIPTA couldn't handle.
Service over, 5-3. Service over, 4-5.
Well, a lovely angle from Hu.
5-0.
Look at the way she steered this. That's beyond the reach of Haris.
Service over, 6-5.
Well, that was a great opportunity.
Service over, 6-0.
PRADIPTA at the net. Very close to it. Came at her pretty quickly, and it wasn't anywhere near out the middle of the racket.
Service over, 7-6. 8-6.
If this remains nip and tuck, it's going to be very, very edgy, the business end of this game, the way that the tie is poised.
Nine, 6.
Actually jumped too early. That was the problem there.
Okay. Liz.
It was CHOW, wasn't it? And she was kind of on the way down. All she could do was just float it back, and it was the easy put away. So a little bit of daylight now between the two pairs. 9-6 in Malaysia's favour.
Ten, 6.
Well, a couple of let calls in that rally, both of them favouring Malaysia.
10.
There's the first one. Here's the second. Oh, well in.
8, 10.
Well, it was way too short. It's an easy kill. So Indonesia 11-8 ahead as they go to the interval. So can Indonesia get the job done here in terms of winning the tie and putting themselves level at the top with China in the group?
Play.
Malaysia can't afford to let that happen, of course. That's an early miss, though.
12.
Just gone off the boil a little bit the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. Looked like a confident lead, didn't it? It was an ill-advised one.
Service over, 9-12.
She knows it wasn't even close. Sometimes you just will it to go out. Doesn't work very often, that tactic. get enough on it, Haris, and it was a
10-12.
straightforward smash attempt from Hu. So they're back within a couple of points now, Malaysia. That advantage disappearing at a rate of knots. What a rally, what a rally. And fitting it was ended with a clean winner like that.
13-11.
76 shots. A little bit of subtlety at the end.
Play. Over 12-13.
Well, I'm sure he didn't think it was going to be straightforward in this second game. They had a 3 or 4 point lead early on, but that's all but gone. And every indication it's going to be as tight as the first game was.
Service over 14-12.
Well, it's great defence by Hu in particular. In the end, the Indonesians will be kicking themselves.
Service over.
But the Malaysians back within a point again.
14.
Contrasting emotions everywhere you look on court 2.
Oh.
Momentum
15,
beginning to shift
14.
maybe. At this stage of the game, it could be a very costly miss from PRADIPTA.
14.
Now there's a bit of daylight the other way. 16-14. Malaysia in front. That was a bit of a wild one, though.
Steps over. 15-16.
At least Vivian Hu can have a little chuckle about it. But this is serious stuff now. Remember, if Indonesia win this match, they win the tie. That was very timely for the Malaysians.
Over. 17-15.
Well, it was stout defence from PRADIPTA, but in the end, she had to admit defeat. And Malaysia now, with clear sight to level this match.
Play on.
Well, they've had to come from behind, but now it's looking more and more like a final game decider.
Play.
Well, is that going to be too little too late, you wonder?
Service over. 16-19.
From mid-court. Should have been relatively straightforward, and it was. They had plenty of power in it too. Sometimes when you're behind,
17,
pressure
19.
just goes off a little bit. Does Malaysia have to win this game to keep the match alive and the tie? But now they have 3 game points.
It's over. 20 game point 17.
Nice kill at the net.
Service over, 18-20.
PRADIPTA. Got the serve wrong last time. It's a bit better. Gone long by distance. Can they get it back to 20 all here?
19-20.
Edge of the seat drama at the Impact Arena. But it is still game point. And they had that. Wow. What a save from there.
20-all.
Indonesian pair. It's dead and buried in this game at one point. Now it's 20 all. And they've got themselves another chance to win it though.
That's over, 21-20.
The crowd is firmly in the Malaysian camp, but I think that's as much so that the match can be extended as anything else. I want to see more of it.
Open. Line judge. Line judge. Open. Line judge, please. Yes. Thank you. Play.
Third game point. They've missed it, and that is the game, and we're 1-1 here. And we're going to get more of this entertainment.
1 game all.
22-20 in favour of Malaysia. How close was it? Not that close, I don't think. You can tell from the expressions on the faces of the two Indonesians.
Curve 2, 20 seconds. Curve 2, 20 seconds. Coach, please. Haris.
So who's your money on here? Which way is this going to go? It's been nip and tuck right from the start. Maybe you would give
Final game.
Malaysia a
Love
small
ball.
psychological edge, having
Play.
come from behind.
Steps over, 1 love. Two love. Out.
Yeah, that's really good judgment
It's over, 1, 2.
from Vivian Hu. Some way short of the service line. So they're on the board in this final game.
3,
It's the overhead from Vivian Hu.
Sets over, 2, 3. Steps over, 4, 2.
Well, great defence from Malaysia. In the end, they couldn't deny the Indonesians.
5, 2. Sets over, 3, 5.
If anything, Pradipta's work from the back of the court
6,
has got
3.
better as the match has worn on. And she's been instrumental here in getting her and her partner a little lead early on in this deciding game. And that was on the line. No challenge
7,
from the Malaysian
3.
pair.
Service over, 4-7.
Wide.
Service over, 8-4. Vivian?
Well, full credit there to PRADIPTA. She set that up wonderfully well.
9-4.
All about creating an avenue of space on the court. There was the angle, and there was the space.
Okay, thank you. There's. Play.
Well, a point that says we're not beaten yet.
5-9.
A challenge, and I think this might be close,
CHOW
you know. I really do. I was a little bit surprised by that call.
Out.
A little bit surprised. See what Hawkeye has to say for itself here. Oh, it was away long.
Challenge unsuccessful. One child remaining. 10-5. Play. Five interval, change aims.
So the interval comes at a good time probably for Malaysia. They've been under real pressure in this deciding game. 11-5 behind. Need to find something a bit special if they're going to mount a comeback here.
2, 20 seconds. Good 2, 20 seconds. Coach, turn your chair, please. Clear. Players. Leila. Della serve. 11-5. Play.
Once again, Pradipta with the telling shot
5.
at the net. And that time, it was Haris with a telling blow, and all of a sudden, the Indonesians are way clear in this decider. More of the same. Well, they wouldn't be human if it didn't appear that they were losing a little bit of heart. 10 points down now in this decider, and only 6 points away from defeat, and also defeat in the tie. I think they know the writing's on the wall, the coaching staff.
That's over. 6-15.
Good leave.
That's over. 16-6. That's over. 7-16.
Indonesians will be aware they don't want to give the two Malaysians any encouragement. Came from behind in the second game, remember, albeit not as far behind as they are here. And that was
over. 17.
Back by Destiara Haris. The sheer power of it surprised who.
It's over. 8-17. Quickly, players. No drink.
Throws a racket up in the air and frustration.
It's over. 18-8.
Every mistake magnified now. This business end of the match, potentially. There's 3 more points required.
Fault.
Little bit of token resistance, probably.
9-18.
Sometimes it's really tough to finally get the job done. They're still in a commanding position, of course, but can start to get to you if Malaysia win the next 2 or 3 points. Suddenly, anything's possible. 10-18. That is potentially
19,
very, very
10.
pivotal and costly error, service error. Oh, well played. Who got there very quickly. It was a pretty good get, actually, by the Indonesians to even keep the shuttle alive there. But once who had anticipated, it was straightforward.
Okay, thank you. Please. It's over 11-19. Play.
It's long, and it's 9 match
It's
points.
20, match point 11.
Match points that will also, of course, secure the tie in Indonesia's favour. Have to wait
It's over
just a few more seconds.
12-20.
Well, you couldn't say they've been at their best, but they've got the job done in the end. 21-12 in that final game.
Match won by
78 minutes the match lasted.
Indonesia,
And Indonesia now have an unassailable 3-1 lead in the tie, and they're going to join China at the top of the group. We still, though, have one singles match remaining. 3-1 Indonesia have secured the tie, but have